Okay, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday or happy weekend for you guys who are actually joining on this channel. Get this mic here so that you could hear me. We are doing what I promised you. I promised you a website audit, and I noticed that there were some people that were kind of looking for the website audit. So we're going to call this website audit 102 because the first one kind of failed. And what we're going to go over is some website audits. Okay, we're gonna try to feel that out and see how that goes. All right, so just bear with me. Let's go ahead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna audit like 3 websites. Okay, I'm gonna audit 3 websites. I'm gonna show you my professional opinion as far as how these websites should look like. By the way, if I'm showing off your website, hey, I want to say kudos for you for even allowing me to give you the professional opinion. Think of this as a professional consultation that I'm giving for your business. Okay. So the critiqueness is not to bash your business whatsoever. It's not to put you on blast. It's not to say that you suck or anything like that. No, you are amazing because you have allowed me to use this platform to go ahead and tell you how to help you in your business. Okay. So all of this is just for positive criticism, only for the intent to help your business grow. That's what it is. And tell me what you think in the comments if you want me to do this kind of like on a every Saturday type of thing. I could like spare like a Saturday to kind of do this, okay? So let's get right to it. Let's go right away. Let's go to the first one, okay? Let's do this. Okay, so let's start with the first one. We have Cliff View. Cliff View. You can see me over here. I'm in this bubble thing here. All right, so we're gonna start with this website, Cliff View. So right away off the bat, I'm gonna say I like the fact that I saw a pop up. That's good. You're offering a big discount, 20% off on all products. That sounds actually pretty good. Sign up and use the code so and so. Whoa. Okay, we messed up right away. My hair looks crazy. And for all of you guys who want to comment about my Betty Boop cup, what do you think about that? Okay, so what's the purpose, right? Here's my question. What is the purpose of asking somebody to get, how do you call it? To give you their email address if you're already giving them the discount code? You see, the way that it works, right? And of course, again, this is newbie mistake. This is totally perfectly fine. There's more of us that commit the same mistake. But let's just call it out as to what it is. It is a big discount. 20% off is huge. It's very good. But you need something back in return. You see, if you're gonna give them that discount code, you need to get that email address. So you don't. The trick is this, okay? You don't give out the discount code until you get the email first. So you say, 20% off on all products, and you want to say something like off of your first purchase. You don't want to say off of every purchase or just in general. Say off of your first purchase when you sign up. And the process would go that they would go ahead and sign up, right? They would sign up, and then once they sign up, they get an email address, validating their sign up, rather if you're using Klaviyo, Drip, or whichever one. And then you give them the email with the discount code. And once they get that email with the discount code, that same email should immediately make them go back into the store. Don't make them fetch it, right? So give them kind of special offers in that email so that they could say, oh, I like this product. Let me go click on it. And it takes them to the product landing description, avoiding the homepage, right? Going straight to the product landing description so that they can add the product into the cart and they can use their discount code. So this right here, this is good. It's just that don't just give it to them like that. Get that email first and then see what you could do after that. Also, the pop-up right away. Some people might say, I haven't even got into your store yet and you're already offering me something in my face. Let me see what you got to offer first. I don't want to sign up unless I know what I'm going to buy, right? So first, make sure that, you might want to perhaps, instead of it being a pop-up in the beginning, maybe just wait a few minutes. Give it let's say the pop-up comes out let's say after those who have been navigating on your website for more than a minute, or call it 90 seconds or something like that, because by that time you already know that they actually want to buy. Okay, so that's the pop-up. I recommend that there. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of the stuff. Okay, Cliff View. So when we're looking at the website from the jump and we look at the logo. We look at the logo, we look at the banner. Do we immediately know what this business is about? That's the question, guys. So you see the logo, there's kind of like this guy, Cliff View, he's holding on to something, and I'm seeing Christmas. I am seeing, let's see, what's the next banner? I'm seeing someone buying with a credit card. What is that? And then I also see a piggy bank, save a lot more. Do you know what the business is about? Well, what are they trying to sell? They're selling everything, right? And how is selling everything related to Cliff View? Like, how is it? And that's probably one of the first things that I'm like completely confused. And it will probably confuse you too. As far as, well, what is this business about? Is this a shaky business? There's no clear definition as to why I'm here for, right? So Cliff View, if I were to look at that logo, in my mind, you want to know what I thought that this business would be selling? Things related to people who like cliff hanging, or those that like to go on hikes, or they like to climb. And so in my mind, Cliff View is a company that sells things for hiking, book bags, water bottles. They like to, things for like gloves so that you could grab onto the rocks better. Those hanger things so that if you fall from a cliff, you kind of like, save yourself. Everything that's cliff related. I thought that that's what this was about. But instead, it appears like this is a general store. A general store that's just selling everything. There is absolutely nothing niche down here. And I'm sorry to tell you, but these are the types of businesses that don't last more than 6 months. I'm very sorry. Like, as much money that you could pump into it for marketing, the return on investment does not make you, quit your job and like all of a sudden, let me just get down to numbers real quick. You pump a lot of money into this business, you're not going to earn $100,000 a year with this business. No, because these are the types of businesses that really, even as a hobby, you're going to realize that there's barely any sales, or you're going to get like one sale a month, maybe 2 sales a week at most, right? Just a few sales, right? It's not doing it. So I think that this business, as well as everybody else who's going to try to do this specific business model, please inject this to your head, which by the way, I'm going to create. Listen, I'm already in the works. I got the office. I got the camera. I got the camera, right? And I'm going to do that academy. I'm going to try to paint this whole office. I'm going to create a whiteboard, and I'm going to give you a really good class as to how to structure this business the right way, okay? So that you don't commit mistakes like this, all right? So, long story short, the business model, I don't like it right off the rip, because it clearly shows that you're using AliExpress. It clearly shows you're using Oberlo. And there's nothing stopping us from really grabbing this picture and finding it on AliExpress for what it's really selling for. All right. So, all right, let's talk about the theme. Let's talk about the rest of the website. Let's look. What are we looking at here? He's using motion. So for those guys that actually like this theme, this is the theme that he's using. It's not a bad theme, right? Let's look at the demo. It's really not a bad theme, okay? And the way that it actually kind of portrays itself, look at that. Look at those effects, right? This is a theme that he's using, he or she, okay? The question is, did they get it that way? No, we're not getting it this way. It's not your fault, meaning it's not the business owner's fault. It really isn't. Rather, if they did it or if they hired somebody off of Fiverr or Upwork or somebody to kind of like put this together, it really isn't the fault. It's probably a very low budget project, okay? I have a problem with that. I have a problem with you not planning out your business the right way so that when you go live, you're supposed to see it pretty much making it rain. You're supposed to see like just a whole bunch of people visiting your website and all that type of stuff. So I'm not bashing on the theme. I think the theme is actually pretty good. It's just that I don't feel that for the business model that you have set up, it's going to allow you to put the pieces together so that your website can look as nice as sharp as this business does here on the demo. All right. So what if we're looking at the core thing? Let's say that if he did in fact have good products. So let's pretend that the owner CEO of Cliffview, if they went here and they actually did have good products or hiking products or whatever the case may be. The first thing is that you don't do is you don't use stock images. You don't go on, these stock free websites or whatnot and then just kind of like put things that are just so generic. No, you need to start with a brand, right? So what do I mean by a brand? You see Cliffview right here where it's like the black and the green. We got the black and the green. Those are the colors. And of course, the background is a white color. Out of the blue, you just smack red on it. That you're just going away from the theme, from the branding guideline. In other words, the colors. So we have more white, more red, more white, more red, more red, more white. I don't understand why this website is like gray, light gray, right? And then has red all over the place when your logo is black and green. You should stick to those colors, right? You should make this green. You should make all of this green. Listen, we've been conditioned even when driving that green means go and red means stop, alert, watch out. Mentally, we've been conditioned to that. So why are you putting red here? You know what I mean? One could argue that, well, then explain Macy's, right? Because Macy's, that's what their colors are. You're absolutely right. If we go to Macy's.com, however, if we go to their website, do we have red all over the place? Nope. We have it right there and a touch right there. But the whole body of the website, you barely see any red. It's an accent. They understand that red does something psychologically to the buyer. We have too much red going on. Okay, so I suggest you to stray away from that. Get high definition images. Did you see that Santa Claus looking one? It was kind of like blurred out. You might want to kind of like get always sharp images. Okay. Sliders are so 2005. Don't do sliders, man. Look at the website, Macy's. Let's look at this. Right? I don't see a slider there. There's no slider. So no sliders. Sliders slow down your website because it's a part of a section where it constantly needs to keep on moving, and it always generates, and it has to auto generate 3 images. So when the website loads for the first time, it's loading 3 times here because it's loading the 3 sliders. Forget the sliders. Do just one banner. You do one banner, it gets straight to the point. So if you're selling something like, let's say that's related to fashion, what is the first thing that you want to say? What is the first thing that you want to say? Let's go back to the Macy's. VIP sale, extra 30% off. That's what it is. Extra 25% off, 15% off, 10% off, selected regular prices and sale clearance items, code VIP exclusion. Yes, they could put the code out there because they're Macy's. They're huge, right? But if you're a business that no one knows you, this is not going to work, right? And these are actual links where they could actually go and, do what they need to do here. When we're looking at here, we're asking them welcome. We're saying, wow, Christmas deals. Like, what's the real purpose of them coming here to actually going in and buying? Then we have best-selling products. Why are they best-selling? I don't see 5-star reviews here, right? When you're a startup businesses, people that don't know you, they want to trust you. And in order for them to trust you, they need to see that people are in fact buying. And there needs to be something where they show reviews, 500 and something reviews, 600 and something reviews on that product. The Amazon way. Think about it, the Amazon way. When you go to Amazon, let's go to Amazon. When we go to Amazon, right? Well, what product is he trying to sell? He's trying to sell a functional cutter. So like a vegetable cutter, a functional right? When I go here, what am I looking at? What's contrasting here, right? The stars, because it's on the white background and the stars are school bus yellow. even the yellow does a psychological impact to you. It can't be a highlight yellow. It has to be school bus yellow. And so you see right here, 65 reviews, 7 reviews, 146, 8 reviews, right? So off of this first row right here, let's avoid this. Out of this first row right here, when you're looking at all of reviews, your eyes go to which one? Does it go to the 7 reviews? Or does it go to the 146 reviews? You're like, oh, wow, there's just so many people with reviews on that, right? And then furthermore, it says save 10% with a coupon. You haven't gotten the coupon yet. It just says save 10% with a coupon. But the themes don't offer that. That's why you hire people like to put that thing in there, right? And then finally, right there, they have free delivery Monday, September 28th. So look at this, free delivery. And then not only is it free, but they say that Monday, September 28th. Today's Saturday, right? So if I order today, I'm going to get it on Monday. So the question is, can you do that? Well, if you're doing business in China where they're going to take almost 3 weeks to get to you, why should you can't, first of all, you can't even say that. And then second of all, you can't say that, yo, it's going to take, you're going to be like $17.99 with a 10% coupon, free delivery next month. What are you, the PlayStation 5? Like it's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. So what I'm saying is that first you need to figure out your business model. I truly, truly despise the entire thing of drop shipping and you going to AliExpress. I think it's a good way to start off, but I personally don't think that you should be starting off in Shopify, investing your marketing dollars and all that type of stuff in Shopify. I think that if you're going to go AliExpress, go sell on Facebook. Go sell on Facebook using their market, like their little platform, their market, and find out what people buy from you, right? Or go sell on Etsy. If it's something that's like, if it looks kind of like handmade, what are some products here that probably look a bit handmade? If there's any, right? There might be some products that look handmade. If they look handmade, right, then create an account on Etsy, put all of that stuff on Etsy, right? And have that platform, since it's already super popular, remember, they get tons of traffic, either that or Amazon, whichever one you want. But the point is that you spend marketing dollars on a platform that already has so much traffic that all you're doing is you're trying to see which product is going to sell and which one isn't, right? And then when you actually have winning products and you're actually getting some sales there, then you're going to say, all right, I have enough money to not rely on these people from China anymore. And I know that I'm not going to sell car comfort products and I'm not going to sell Halloween products. But based on all the things that I've been selling so far, it seems like everybody's purchasing household products. This is just an example, right? And then from there, you're going to like, okay, I need to pick up the phone and call manufacturers who can create these household products because I need my shipping to be much faster than whatever it is that China is giving me. Remember, you're going to have a different problem. You're going to have money this time. This problem that this business is having right now, Cliffview, is that they don't have enough money to dish out capital to buy all the inventory off the jump. Instead, what they're doing is that they're like, okay, I'll just get them on demand. As they come in, I'll just kind of like buy it and I'll just send it to you, right? That's the first problem. You need to figure out what is it that you truly can sell. And then from there, you get your shipping on point, all right? I know that sounded a little bit all over the place, and my apologies. But let me know down in the comments to see if that actually makes any sense, okay? I'll cover all of that in the academy. I'm going to teach you everything as to the path as to how you should do your business and how you should scale. Okay, I like the fact that you have badges here. This is good. It's just that I don't think this is the right place to put it. You're not supposed to put these badges here. You know where you're supposed to put it? You're supposed to put it in the product landing page. Okay, so very interesting. Look at this. So it seems that they have, you know what, now that I'm looking at this theme is either Shoptimized, one of those optimized or Shoptimized, because what those people do at that company is that they actually grab a theme from the Shopify theme store and they just bake a whole bunch of apps in it to do little features like this, it's still not compelling. It's still not good enough. You could make that add to cart, shake, dance, do anything, do backflips. It's still not going to encourage me to buy. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? We have reviews. Why do we have 6 reviews here and we don't have the reviews here? Wait, what's that meme of that guy? I know you know what I'm talking about. All right. So the reviews should be posted here. Okay. I like the fact that you have the reviews. All right. That's a good thing. Let's see what apps he has installed here. So if I go to where it says apps. All right. So he has ads by whatever. He has judge.me. He's using Klaviyo. He's using Luke's reviews and judge.me. He's got Shop Pop, right? And he has the Tidio live chat, okay? Chat with us, all right? So the chat bubble is good, but look how hidden that thing is. Like, I could barely see it, how camouflaged that thing is, right? I have another video on my channel where it shows how to install the Facebook chat, where you could make that button contrast against whatever it's sitting on. When I say contrast, it means that you see how this background right here is white, that this button is also white with the thinnest font. Like, that makes no sense at all. It needs to stand out at you so that you know that we're here to help. And if you have any questions, definitely do that, okay? So this counter right here, sale ending in, blah, blah, blah. I know that it's trying to build scarcity, but or else what? I just don't think that that's the right way to do it, to be honest with you. I think that it should be something else. It should be something where you're offering something much better than that, okay? So we have, it was $79.99. Now it's $44.99. Buy more, save more. Buy 2 with 5% off. I think these tactics are pretty good, but I would say that the medallions or the badges should come out here as well. Let's see what else. And then they have best functioning market. So you see this right here. We're failing. This is a GIF. I like this GIF. You know where this GIF needs to be? Not in the description. It could be right here. Yes, folks, you could put GIFs inside of the product picture if you guys didn't know that. Okay. There's a website that we actually did that to. Let me see if I could show you. Lock and Load. So Lock and Load is a humble company. Okay. And I believe that they did exactly this on one of their pages. Let's see if I can find that. Bear with me, folks. Let me just get straight to it. Hold on, let me pause here. Okay, found it. So it's on their Ultimate Standard retractable straps. Okay, so on here, see, they have order now and get it shipped by Monday. So check it out. So you see on one of the tabs, you see this one right here, how is a GIF? So you put the GIF right there so that they could actually see how it actually works, right? So I would recommend you to do that versus tucking it all the way down here where people are not so able to see it. You see, you got a lot of them. There's more than one. This is actually pretty good, right? But it's just that it shouldn't be here. It should be here to give it more life. That's what I strongly recommend. The product images, they don't look high def. They look like you grabbed them from the manufacturer, which I guess it is what it is, but I don't think that it does justice. If it's up to me, I would say that this does more justice. You're showing how the product is used. You're showing how easy the product is. I think that if you put that here, you're going to have a better chance on selling it. That's my opinion. Let's talk about the presentation for the main menu navigation system. I have a rule. I have a theory. And the theory is that who in the universe did not know how to get back to the home page? You don't need a link that says home. That's so 2005. Like, no, you don't do that. Get rid of this home. Everybody knows that when you click on the home page, you go home. Click down in the comments if you disagree with me. Let me know what you think. Does everybody put home as the main menu? Nah, man, you got to get that out. No home. Get rid of that. Okay. All right. Second, products. Why did we put products? Because we got everything. No, you don't do that. You put something called shop, just shop, or maybe you could leave it as products. That's fine. But make a drop down. Because I believe Theme does that. Look, they have a drop down. And on the drop down, based on what you're searching for, you go ahead and you select exactly what you're searching for. Cliffview's argument might be that if he does a collection, there isn't sufficient products in the collection, right? Where, let's say, for example, if he's selling things related to this, the back posture that he doesn't have enough collections and it'll look too empty, which then I would say that's a second problem. You need to have collections so that, well, how many collections, right? You could have up to 5. Well, look at the example here. You got all products as one. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? It makes it nice. The moment you go 7, 8, 9, overkill, that's when it gets really ugly. Okay, so products, and then do things related to beauty, or, create one right here that says men, and then another one that says women, and then another one that says perhaps gadgets, right? But the main menu system is meant for people to shop, okay? It's the purpose of the main menu system is to buy, right? It's not to be informative with a FAQ. No. People don't come into the website for the first time and you have a lot of click rates because they go to the FAQ. No, they don't. They really don't. Instead, I'm going to show you some other stores that are really high end, and we could do a perfect comparison. But instead, what you do is that you make everything relatable so that people could find their products. Or if there is something that's informative, it's the highest demand of informative, such as track your order. I do agree on this. People, when they buy, one of the biggest questions that they ask is, where is my order? Especially if you're ordering from AliExpress or Berlo. The order takes forever, right? So in that case, track your order is going to be something that people are going to come back into your website and be like, yo, where's it at, though? Right? And so in that case, leave track your order there. That's actually pretty good. I think that you're managing it through an app, if I'm not mistaken. But this is something that you did very good. Okay, so this is good stuff. Eliminate FAQ. Eliminate contact us. I'm not saying eliminate it from your website, but contact us, and FAQ goes in the footer. Put all that there. People know that that's where it lives. So if they have questions, you know what people do? They go to the footer. And that's where they find all that stuff, okay? Giveaway sign up. This is good because it has to do with sales, right? So if you click on this, you're doing an offer, $30 store credit giveaway. We're doing this, feature, so-and-so from Klaviyo. And so something like that does actually make sense. I'm all for it. You do that. It's just that the format, right? This looks so cheap, and it's like, no, give it some pizzazz, right? Like do something better with it, because this looks like it was done and it didn't took you not even 2 minutes to do. Like I don't want no. Like let's just do something better, okay? All right, so that's that part right there. So that's the site mapping. I already told you what to do here. Now, as far as the body of the homepage itself, it feels like a vending machine. I'm sorry. Let's just go to a popular website to give you an example of something that should be done. Okay, so let's look at a beautiful website from Shopify, by the way, called Casely. So Casely, as we jumped in it right away, there was a BOGO offer, a buy one, get one free offer. And notice how the offer is not offered right away. Instead, it's very simple. It's very niche. It has a nice picture. And there it is. They want you to get they want your email address. But let's get into the website here. So right here, we just have a different setup overall as far as how the website looks like. Very clean. Very nice. Okay. All right. Okay. So the main menu system, as I told you, they're focusing on nothing but things to sell. Okay. Nothing but things to sell. And they have a large categorization, huge. And therefore they're focusing on a niche. They're not trying to sell you cases and extension cords and a refrigerator and a t-shirt and this and that. No, it's just a niche. It's just cell phone cases, and they go to town on all different types of cell phone cases that they cover for you. Rather, if you want to do it based on a collection, based on devices, based on this, based on colors, based on this, they create collections dividing it all around all types of ways. Do you understand what I mean by that? And then things that are immediately connected to it. So if you're going to sell a case, then they're also going to sell the ring, because it's literally right on it. It's still on the device. You don't sell, this product and then all of a sudden you go all the way over here, and then all of a sudden you just go over here to selling this product. Like, you just went way far on that. That's what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're going to niche down, don't think that niching too down is going to restrict you. Instead, you need to think within the parameters of that niche, right? And so right here you have cases, phone rings, the wallets. That's all related to the phone. Everything is related to the phone in the case intimately, like literally right there, right? And that's the way that they do that, okay? And so when it comes to the body of the homepage itself, do they have sliders? No. Instead, that they have two images, right, that have different focal points, okay? It's an image. Pay attention. It's an image. It's an image with a call to action, okay? The image is very high quality, okay? You could really see the person and the product, right? And then it says cute and protective phone cases, down to the point. Over here, this week only, 20% off site-wide. That's it, right? And then a call to action, a clear call to action. So that's what I'm saying here. I think that we should really use professional websites as examples on how you should definitely go ahead and do this, okay? All right, enough about, wow, that took forever. Let's go to the next website. So that was ClickView. I'll be separating all of these in this little trick that I learned in YouTube, okay? ClickView, thank you again. I want to say, I think you could definitely improve on it. I think you're on the right path, but just some small changes are required. Pet Care Cup. All right. We'll go to this website, Pet Care Cup, okay? Another Shopify website here. And we have a logo that's very minimalistic. We got green. We have a picture of a pet that's not so high quality. I could barely see it. I only see the dog's neck and him kind of drooling on something. Pet Care Cup, we're repeating the name of the business, a little bit redundant in my opinion. I don't think that's the right thing to do. We have Pet Care Cup 3 times, okay? No, Pet Care Cup 1 time. Right here, we need to say what we are as a business. So perfect for taking a walk, right? I think that's good enough. Perfect for taking a walk should be here, right? Or we love pets. You love pets, we love pets. Just something of that nature, I feel, right? So what is it that you're solving? Because it seems here that you have almost like a proprietary product. It looks very unique. I like that. So, wow, kudos to you. You're selling a niche product. That's actually very, very good, okay? So you need to come up with a statement here. What problem are you solving, okay? Make a statement here. What problem are you solving? And then shop now, so on and so forth. And let's improve on the picture here, because this picture is not a good representation. I go back to the main menu here. We're doing the same problem. We have home, okay? Home. You do not need home. So I'm not going to say how old you are, but if you are older, nothing wrong about your age. But I need you to understand something, that in 2020, 2021, people don't use the link home to go home anymore, okay? Don't get upset, all right? Everybody knows that by clicking on the logo, you go home, all right? When the website first, when the internet first came out, we needed the word home. No one needs the word home anymore. They know that when they click on the logo, they go home, okay? So I hope you don't get offended for that. Get rid of the word home. Everything here should be anything that has to do with selling your product. If it's just about the product itself and it's just a singular product, you need to talk about advantages, or the first link. Like, let's pretend that this link is an anchor link. By the way, guys, for all of those who do not know the term anchor link, an anchor link means that you click on something and it auto scrolls you to a certain part of the page. That's what it means, okay? So if, let's say, there's an anchor link as far as what is Pet Care Cup, or how does it work? That's the word. How does it work? Instead of you reusing the name Pet Care Cup, you put how does it work? Now when they click on that, it's right here. It kind of explains how it works and maybe the science behind it and how it's so eco-friendly. And these are the points. It's big, thorough, food grade, leak proof, unbroken. You see all these points right here? They should not be tucked away like that. They should be like boom, 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 boom. They should be big, emphasized. That's what I'm saying. Not so tucked out that you could barely see it. I could barely read it, right? No. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying is that we could definitely use some improvements as to how to do that. I'll show you a theme that kind of does that the right way. Let me see if I can find one. A theme. It's you might have to pay for it, but I'll show you. All right. So the theme from the Shopify theme store, it's called Launch. Okay, because it's a single product that comes in different colors. And the single product here in this theme, although it has its failures too, because you could barely read. Who can read that? I could barely read any of that over there in the menu. Can you read any of this? This is such like. The point is that look at all this image space that you have in order so that you could go ahead and put the picture of what you're trying to solve. Okay. And so down here, it says brains, brawn, beauty, new standard, home form, security. And so what this is showing is that we're showing one thing about the product. We're introducing the product. First, we introduce ourselves as a business. Then we introduce the product is what it's saying here, which of course you could go ahead and click here to learn more about the product. Then it goes into the details. Very nice. It's still talking about one product, but it's showing the emphasis keywords as to what that product is about. Then it shows the usage, meaning that you could click on the video to see how easy it is to use the product, right? That's what that is. And then other, features, testimonials, blogs, newsletters, you name it. So this is one example of how a theme does it. There's another one that kind of does it too. It's called Startup. Let's go take a look at that one. Startup. So again, I'm focusing, guys, on those who are trying to sell something just singular, like it's a one product type of thing. And look how these themes do it, right? New, modern, sustainable, right? Very simple. Here's the product. Look how clean this looks. This is not all over the place, okay? I'm getting Cliffview out of the way. So I feel that this website has a good product because the pet industry is actually very good. The pet industry, there is money. People, do you know how much money people spend on their pets per year? A lot of money. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this is a very, very good niche. It's just that you have to do it a certain way. I feel that there was no branding done to this. This was a project that they just grabbed the website and let's just go. That's it. I'm sorry. That's not how you do things. If you're selling a product that means so much, you got to put some branding onto it. You have to perform branding. You just have to do branding. Okay? You have to have a branding guideline. If you guys don't know what a branding guideline is, I will talk about that in my academy. That is extremely important. Well, I'll try to make a video where I kind of like showcase a little bit of it, but I will go deeper into the academy. But you have to have a branding guideline so that branding guideline can be illustrated throughout the entire website. Because as of right now, I don't think we're doing such a great job here. All right, so we have Pet Care Group. Here's the actual product. 4 people are viewing this right now. We have 12 reviews. Fantastic. I love this. So here's what I recommend. What I recommend is section number 1. Let's improve this right here. Section number 2. Let's break this down a little bit more. This needs to have a very stronger emphasis, which is combined with this. So you're kind of doing that here, but it's still not doing the right thing that it needs to do. Got these super long paragraphs. It looks like it was done 1, 2, 3, ABC. Okay. So let's get a better representation on this here. Then number 3, there is the product, Pet Care Cup. All right. So Pet Care Cup, based on 12 reviews, 4 people are viewing it right now. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested to know how much am I going to pay for shipping. I'm interested to know how fast am I going to get this product. Okay. If I buy it now, how fast will I get it? Is there any discount associated to it? What is the warranty on it? You know, so on and so forth. Like, give me reasons to buy this. That's what I need to know aside from reviews, okay? So I strongly recommend on that. Here are more components as to why you should buy it. I like it. So web copy wise, the information, you do in fact have it. You do have it. It's just that the way that it's designed, I think you went, real quick fast about it. I don't think it was strategized. There's no branding behind it. I think you went too quick for it. And I think that we could definitely improve this to make this a very high selling product. Okay. Look at this. Pet Dedicated, worldwide free shipping. I found this at the bottom of the homepage. No, this needs to be a high selling component. So I would take worldwide free shipping. I will take all of these points right here and I'll put that here somehow. They need it because the reason why you put that here is because it's part of you closing the deal. Okay. So let's follow along the website. So what happens if I add this to the cart? If I add it to the cart, I like it. The drawer shelf. Okay. And your cart is saved for the next 4 minutes. Okay. So you're trying to create scarcity. Scarcity is good, but it could backfire, right? It could also show that you're thirsty, right? It's really not that serious. So what you could do instead here is, put a message here that says, order within the next 4 minutes for it to arrive on Monday. Okay? Order within the next 4 minutes for it to arrive on Monday or in 2 days. Or whatever it is, whenever you're watching this video, plus 2 days, something of the sort, okay? That is a better scarcity because that's what Amazon does, all right? And then right here, special instructions from the seller. I'm trying to think what special instructions would someone ask. Can you please package it extra? Can you please, I'm trying to figure out what would they add here. I just feel that there needs to be more stuff done here. What can you do? You want to know what you could do here? Get ready. Uh-oh. Where are the reviews at? Let's see the full details. Here we go. Okay, great. So based on this app right here, what is this merchant using? I think they're using Luke's. No, what am I talking about? Apps. Okay, they're not showing it. Guys, this is Luke's. I believe so, yeah. This is Luke's. Luke's allows your customers to actually post a picture of the product, which is good. Now, here's where I would hire a custom developer. Custom developer, grab 3 of the latest photo reviews and put it where? Here. Why? Because they're about to close the sale. You need to show why they should buy it. These are our last 3 buyers. Like you're practicing that, but look at it. You got a currency converter? A currency converter? Why is it here? Currency converter should be maybe up at the top, not here. But look at this. I barely was able to see this. Why? Because it doesn't stand out. It doesn't do a contrast. I know you're using an app. Okay? Like I get it. But someone from the USA. How shady does that sound? No, Samantha Jones from Arkansas. Like literally that. At 2:00 today, purchased it. Like, show that it's real people. Someone, that sounds fake. That's how the people are going to react. It sounds fake. Okay? So there's a lot of apps that does that. CEO of Pet Care Cup, find another one. Get rid of that one. That one's cheap. Find another one that actually uses the first name of the client and it shows their location. There's other ones out there. If you're using that one because it's free, I'm telling you it's not doing you any justice there. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to say is that for the add to cart right here, when people are about to check out, I honestly feel that you should put those reviews there. Where you cannot put the reviews is at the checkout. You can't do that. I think unless you're at the Shopify Plus. That's why you pay the $2,000 a month. But even at that, it's still difficult. Anyways, let's go to the checkout. People are going to be in the comments, be like, hey, yo, decaf. Okay. So for the first time, we get to see the real logo. No. So I don't know what happened to your original logo. This logo, no. Hire a branding expert to do your branding, okay? Hire a branding expert. And perhaps when you hire a professional branding expert, you might be like, are you kidding me? How much is it that you cost? You have to understand how much impact they're going to do for your business. You might not see it now, but people pay attention to branding from the beginning all the way to the end. Let me be more clear with you. The more you take care of your product and the more that you say that it is amazing, the people are going to believe it too. But if you're half whatever, half you know what I'm talking about. If you're half about it, the people are going to feel that and they're not going to buy. They're going to be like, nah, why? Right? And I'm not saying that they're not buying because I saw you have reviews. I'm sure people are buying. But I'm talking about back after back after back after back, that type of sale. The type of sales that make you say, I need to hire some people. I need to get a factory. I have over 50 people employed. I pay my mortgage off of this business and I do like all types of things, okay? And look at the checkout. The checkout's too bland, right? This is where the people are going to give you their credit cards. You need to look official here. So you need to have a professional logo. The branding, whatever your colors are, need to coincide with the colors of this. The theme allows you to change the colors of this. That's as much as it could go, okay? So I strongly recommend you to think about that. And that is the end of my review of Pet Care Cup. We're going to go to our last one. Michael Miles Creations. Okay, so right off the bat, I know that you're using a free theme. A free one, not a paid one, a free one. Okay, let's see. Which one is it? Using the Venture theme. And it's for free. And your store looks exactly like Snow Devil, except that yours has a twist to it, right? I mean, exactly like Snow Devil. Like there was no emphasis in trying to make this look a little better, okay? So I say right away, you're testing waters. I get it. You're probably testing waters, okay? Now, let's look at the presentation of this. Your header is overkill. There's something in your mind that tells you that your logo needs to take a third of the screen. Why? The logo needs to be bigger. The CEO of Michael Miles Creation, if they had the ability to make the logo even bigger, they'll probably do that. You want to sell. What are you selling? You're not selling your logo. Your logo needs to stand out. I know why you made it bigger, though. I'm not going to talk trash about that. I know why you made it bigger. The reason is because it's script. When you have a script logo, the more smaller you make it, the less legible it becomes. The bigger you make it, the more legible it becomes. And that's why you made it that big, so that people could read it. You probably had people on the website when you had it the original size say, hey guys, what do you think? And then people are like, I can't read the name because it's in script. The problem is not the size, Michael Miles Creation. It's the logo. Get a professional logo designer. Don't get them from Fiverr, please. Don't get them from Upwork. Don't spend $20. Don't spend $120 on a logo. No, go in, invest. If you believe in the business, you as an owner, you need to believe in it yourself, and so does your wallet. Your wallet needs to believe in it too. Okay, don't go cheap, because if you go cheap, you have these problems right here. Okay, all right. So Michael Miles Creation, I think you could go better than that. I think this logo needs to be recreated so that the logo is smaller. What's by smaller? What do I mean? Look at how minimalistic this logo looks, because it doesn't obliterate the main menu system. I'm sorry, guys. I know I sound harsh, right? But I'm only trying to help you, please. I'm not trying to offend nobody here. Okay? It should be minimalistic, right? Let me see if I can look for another store that's probably slightly similar to yours. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, maybe not exact, but close enough. Luxor Linens. It's not your direct competitor because what they're focusing on is also for the home, but they're focusing on bed and linens. So it's not a direct competitor, but they're in the same space, if you follow what I mean. The way that they have their website set up is very clean. Okay. And again, this is a Shopify website. And no, this is not a theme. This is someone that they paid money for it. Okay. And look at the representation. Look at the representation of all this. This is a very nice business. Okay. And so what I'm trying to get at with Miles Creation is that you need to first invest in branding. First invest in branding. If you feel that you are the type of business where you need to have some cash flow coming in right away, these are products that honestly look like you could start selling on Etsy first. Start selling on Etsy first. Don't eat the money, okay? Don't eat it. Instead, save the money so that you could invest in proper branding. Once you get your proper branding done and right, hire a web development agency to use that branding book and build you a nice website that looks like this. And that's how you do your business, okay? So I honestly feel that with these types of products, I'm wondering if you actually make them yourself or if it's coming from another company. This is really difficult to tell. It's difficult to tell. I feel like you make them, maybe. I think you make them. Let me see. Yeah, because this looks pretty intense. Man, you have nice products, Michael Miles Creations. You have very nice products. Your website is not doing justice for it. And it hurts me because I'm so passionate about building brands. Like I get very emotionally connected with the products. I really do. It's just that when I see that there's a good product and they just went like on the web development, or they're just like, I don't got that type of money. How much for you to build a website? Oh, that's too expensive. No. Like when you do that, it's not doing justice to your product. Like, who are we kidding? Right? I'm not going to spend no more than $2,000 on the website. And even that's too much. What are we doing? Are we trying to build a website, or is this a hobby? Is this just some side cash on the side to take the kids out to eat? What is this? Right? I feel like we could do better, honestly. Okay, so the main menu. This guy is called a hamburger menu. And a hamburger menu is only really used for tablets or mobile devices, not on the desktop. And this is, of course, from that company. What is it? From it's not from Motion. It's from that company that does it. The theme, okay? The free theme. So you want to know why it's free? Because of that reason, right? Because they know. They're like, we're just going to slap a hamburger menu here. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't put a hamburger menu. Lay out the menu, right? Lay out the menu. I think that laying out the menu is easy. You're like, all right, well, if they're not going to click on the menu, at least they're going to click on this. Okay, you have a point. However, you look like a vending machine. You're not giving it life. Give it life. Like who is your niche demographic? When we're going after people who want to buy these type of things, like who's the niche demographic? It's families, right? It's families. So let me just pause this video real quick. All right, so let's continue here. Okay, so when it just comes to the overall experience, I just think that we could do a lot better. I like this about picture. Wow, this looks so nice. So Jessica is definitely the business owner here. What I would recommend is this nice picture right here. Beautiful, beautiful story. Wow, this is really nice. What I recommend is to have this in the About Us. Create an About Us page and then put who we are, right? And based on what I'm seeing right now,
is that one of the biggest selling points about this is that you say that you are an American family-owned business. Okay, and I think that that's really going to help out a lot, because there's a lot of people that want to buy products and they have a political certain type of perspective feeling about things that come from China, especially with the current events that are going on right now. And I think that as Americans, there's a lot of people who really love to buy from small businesses in the United States. And if you emphasize the story that you guys are an American owned business, I think that that really does something, right? Especially like free domestic shipping and all that sort. So I strongly recommend that. So again, last pointers is don't go on a free theme. Invest in your branding, investing in a web developer, web UX where it's customized, everything looks just perfectly beautiful, and the images. So the product images, they're all out of place. I don't like it. You see, you have a selfie image, and then you have a wide image, you have a selfie image, and then a wide image. What I would recommend is, these cameras nowadays, they pretty much do the job. So either you invest in, and of course, when you're operating a business, this is all a tax write-off. I go back, get yourself a nice professional camera, Canon, something that does pictures at 4K. And take the wide angle shots, right? So it's like that. So other than that, if you have an iPhone, if you kind of have an iPhone, like the latest iPhones or whatnot, don't take the pictures like this. Take the pictures like this, okay? On all of them. And there's also kind of like a holder there so that you could kind of take all pictures like that, and make sure that they're all consistent. You don't want inconsistencies on the pictures, because look how it impacts your website. It just doesn't give you a good look, okay? Finally, when we go into the product landing page right here, shipping is calculated at checkout. This is not good, especially if right here you're saying that it's free domestic shipping. So don't worry right now about selling people internationally. You're going to get there. First, focus on domestic, offer free shipping. Don't say that it's determined afterwards. It's just free shipping, okay? Make sure that the product picture focuses on exactly what it is. So if you have this, and then you have this ornament, and then you have this plant, it's too much, right? Make sure that the focal point of the product image is this. Something like that, where those that are actually looking at the image itself are not questioning what that product is, okay? Like they're like, oh, but I thought that sign came with the ornament for the door because I saw it in the product picture, and then they complain to their credit card company and they create a fraud order that's called, or not a fraud order, it's called a chargeback. They create a chargeback called product not as described, and they will win the case. They'll win the case because you're showing an image of multiple things, saying that you're selling one, but you're selling multiple things. And it almost looks deceitful to the purchaser who's actually buying, because in their mind, they're thinking you're giving them three things, right? Because that's what you have on the image. Sadly, that's how people think. And then the credit card companies are going to side with them because they're the clients at the end of the day, right? Customer's always right, per se. So you want to be careful with that, all right? Finish is in black. Let's see here. I lost my mouse. Black or unpainted. So when it comes to variants, right? You don't want a variant that's a drop down. You want variants that are drop downs were used. It's so 2005, right? It's old school. People like to see the variants like color swatches, where it's like buttons that they can actually see what it comes in, right? And so again, the reason why you have it this way is because of the theme. That's why I say stay away from the themes and do instead, those buttons. Buy with GPay, I think that's pretty cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Product descriptions, I don't see reviews, so I'm wondering if anybody has ever purchased from you. If they haven't purchased from you, then you need to call friends and families, aunts and uncles, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever it is. Just call everybody and be like, yo, can you put some reviews here? Because people need to see that there's reviews on the store, all right? So I strongly recommend you to invest on those reviews, get people to sign up, and that's what it is right there. That is the end for Michael Miles creation. Okay, so there you have it. I gave a review there for 3 stores.
again, the whole purpose of that was not to talk trash or anything like that. It's to improve. Okay. And that's what I want to invoke on this channel. I want to help you in your journey to help build your store. Okay. And what I've provided was free consultations, right? I am not encouraging you to, hey, call me up and then let's book a deal or something like that, unless you're really ready to invest a different type of money. Okay. What I'm saying is that if you're building the website yourself, and you have the means of making the changes yourself, take the tips that I've provided for you and use them adequately. Other than that, what I do encourage you is that if you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe, press the like button. Let me know down in the comments what you liked. Let me know if you have any questions about some of the things that you saw. Do you kind of pose the similar problems? And also send me your links. Send me your links so I can give you an honest opinion about what you should do in your store. Now, why should you send me links? Well, send me links if you feel that you're struggling. You feel like, listen, I've had this store up for I don't know how long and it's just not making any sales. I have no idea why. I'm going to give you the honest truth. Now, as far as other people seeing it, people who actually see it on this channel, they're going to eventually visit your store and they probably might try you out. They probably might be like, let me buy from this person. Let me see what's up, right? Because I've seen it happen. Okay. But it's more so that you could improve on your store. Okay. It's improvement on your store so that you can make money. Thank you again for taking the time and watching this. And let me know in the comments what you think about these type of videos. I'll do them every Saturday if you want. I just need to know in the comments if this was valuable for you or not. All right. Let me know. Until next time.